You just had to log in, didn't you? We'll talk about it. Welcome back to Dumb Crimes and Criminals. I'm your host, Rick. We're back in the building, and you're now tuned in to the funniest true crime podcast in the world. Yes. Appreciate y'all, man. Before I get started with today's episode, I do want to say that I appreciate y'all for checking out and tapping in with the podcast. My numbers is doing good. You know, that's a good thing, man. You know, when you come down and you record and then you see the results of your recordings, you know, you're seeing people liking the episode and things like that. So that's definitely appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Please, you know, spread the word about the podcast, put it in people's phone, tell people about it, do all that. You know what I'm saying? Even if people don't listen to podcasts, tell them about it. You know, they might be interested. You know what I mean? What else before I get into the episode? Again, I'm trying to build this community. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build some interaction with the fans and supporters of the podcast. So feel free to hit my email, man, thedccpodcast@gmail.com if you want to send me a story. You know what I mean? Because, you know, everybody looks at different things. You know what I mean? My podcast play in different countries and things like that. So if you want to send me some stories, please send them to the email and, you know, I'll make an episode out of it. You know, I'm definitely trying to build the DCC community. Apologize for the delay. Me and the wife last week, we celebrated an anniversary, so I just took some days off. You know, me and my wife, we went away for 3 days, celebrating our anniversary. You know, we've been a couple since 2005, and we've been married since 2014. You know, so on the 23rd, we celebrated our 9-year anniversary of being married. You know what I mean? So we went away. We was away for about 3 days. You know, then I took an extra day because, you know, you got to recover. So I took an extra day, and then, you know, falling back into the routine, kids, work, things like that. I just didn't really have time to record, you know. But again, y'all was still listening. You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate that. I really do, man. You know, I enjoy coming down here, creating these podcasts, and, you know, the goal is to make it as big as I possibly can, and I need the help. So, again, keep listening, keep sharing it, doing what you do, and we here, man. We lit. Funniest true crime podcast in the world. One more time. Now, I was searching around, you know, when I was looking for a story. I came across this story on ABC News. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into it. Yeah, in 2014, a man named Nicholas Wigg broke into a house in Minnesota and stole some items, including cash, credit cards, and a watch. But before leaving the house, he decided to check his Facebook account on the homeowner's computer. Unfortunately for Wigg, he forgot to log out of his Facebook account before leaving the scene of the crime. Wow. All right. Okay. Again, Nicholas, my man Nick, broke into a house, stole cash, credit cards, and a watch, and didn't just leave the house. He had to go and sign into his Facebook account on the homeowner's computer. First and foremost, when you're breaking into somebody's house, the object, and again, I'm no criminal, I don't break into people's house. I don't do these type of things. But I would assume breaking into somebody's house, you want to get in and get out as fast as you can. I will say that again. I assume if you're breaking into somebody's house, the object is to get in and get out as fast as you can. When you're breaking into somebody's house, you never know what you're doing or what you're walking into. You don't know somebody's home. You don't know somebody in the basement, the closet, the attic. You don't know if they got weapons to defend themselves. You don't know if they got cameras. You don't know if they got dogs. You don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? When you're breaking into a house, you're kind of going in there blind. Unless you did some movie-style type recon on the house and you just know everything about these people's house that you about to break into, which this ain't the movies. And clearly, by this man breaking into somebody's house and signing into Facebook, he ain't do no recon. And I doubt that he is the type to do recon. And he ain't that smart. Because who in the hell would break into somebody's house and then sit their ass down on their computer and sign into Facebook and not have the mind frame to make sure that they signed out of Facebook when they left? Who in the hell would do that? Not nobody that's been sitting there staking out nobody's house. Because they still want to get in and get out. Undetected, unseen. This dude logged into his personal Facebook account and didn't sign out. When the homeowner returned and discovered the burglary, he noticed that Wig had left his Facebook profile open on the computer. The homeowner then posted a message on Wig's profile pretending to be him, asking him to return the items he had stolen and offering to buy him a new hoodie in exchange. What? That part is a little confusing. It says the homeowner then posted a message on Wig's profile pretending to be him, asking him to return the items he had stolen and offering to buy him a new hoodie. So the homeowner got on the Facebook and was like, hey man, this is Nicholas Wig. Return that cash and watch and credit cards you stole, please. Like, that's kind of confusing. You know what I mean? But hey, whatever the homeowner did on the computer, he basically was like, look, man, bring my stuff back. I'll buy you a new hoodie. We call it even. What kind of hoodie? What kind of hoodie would make a burglar bring your shit back? I don't know. I want to see that hoodie. All right. Hey, listen, man. What type of hoodie will make a nigga that somebody broke into your home, stole cash, credit cards, and a watch? And I'm assuming it's a nice watch because he took the watch. So cash, watch, credit cards, and you offering them a hoodie in exchange. Hey, man, look, just bring my stuff back. I'll buy you a new hoodie. That's wild. That is wild. Like, I don't know what the homeowner was thinking. I don't know what type of Jedi mind trick this is. I don't know what type of hoodie this is. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. To everyone's surprise, Wig fell for the trap and agreed to meet the homeowner at a nearby convenience store to exchange the stolen items for the new hoodie. Wig, you are one wild man, my man. I cannot believe this. Not only did you sit your ass down in the middle of a robbery, in the middle of a burglary, not only did you sit your ass down in the middle of a burglary, log into the people who you're burglarizing, log into their computer and check your Facebook, you're now negotiating to bring them their stuff back in return for a new hoodie. Am I missing something? Am I missing something here? What in the world would make you go back and return items that you took from someone for a new hoodie? What would make you do that? Not only what would make you do that, what would make you comfortable enough to not think that this is some sort of trap? Whether this dude and his brothers are going to jump on my ass, whether he going to have the cops there, whether he himself is going to do something to me. Why wouldn't you think this is a trap? You broke into this man's house, right? You made an inconvenience to their lives because you broke into their personal space. You don't know if he feel like moving now. You don't know what's going on. You broke into his house. You just going to go meet this man and bring the stuff back to get a new hoodie? What type of hoodie would make you want to be okay with doing this? What type of Jedi mind trick is this? When he arrived at the store, the police was waiting for him and they promptly arrested him, as they should. You were dumb enough to log into Facebook, and you were dumb enough to go and negotiate return the items for a hoodie. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not making this up. This is a real person. This is a real story. This is a real crime. And I'm scratching my head just like you. Because I would think, again, I'm no criminal. I am the host of Dumb Crimes and Criminals. But I'm no criminal. I've never been. I would assume if you're going to go, I assume the objective, right, of breaking into somebody's house is to get in and get out. Right? Am I off in that? Right? Right, the objectives is to get in and get out. Undetected, unseen. I don't want to leave nothing behind. Leading up to nothing. I don't want nobody doing nothing about nothing. I don't want to... I was never here. I was here, but I wasn't here. Who breaks into a house and sits down at a computer and check Facebook? What was so pressing that you had to sign into? What were you missing that you feel like, yo, in the middle of this burglary, I'm going to sign into Facebook? What possessed you to do that? And were you rushing? Like, were you rushing? Because you didn't even sign out. Like, was you just running around the house? Oh, computer, let me check my Facebook real quick. Check Facebook and then dip off. Like, what was that? What was that? That's wild to me. I can't imagine why you would even sign in. I can't even imagine why you would agree to go back there, first and foremost. But then again, yo, they got your Facebook, so they know everything about you. They got access to your Facebook. They got access to your Facebook. Wig later pleaded guilty to burglary, and the judge sentenced him to 120 days in jail and ordered him to pay $6,817 in restitution to the homeowner. So, you get 4 months in jail, and you got to pay basically $7,000 to the homeowner. All because you want to break in, sign into Facebook, then be dumb enough to go back to meet this dude at a convenience store because he said, hey, if you bring my stuff back, I'll buy you a new hoodie. How did he know you need a hoodie? How did he know you want a hoodie? How did he know that you would do this for a hoodie? Who the hell would do that for a hoodie? Who would do that? Again, I'm no criminal, but if I was to break into somebody's house, you can't call me. First of all, I'm not signing in. I'm not touching nothing on your computer. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't signing in the shit. That's like me breaking into somebody's house and then signing into the checking my podcast status, my podcast analytics. You know what I mean? I'm breaking to your house and then signing into Instagram. For what? I'm not here to be fucking on online. I'm here to break in. I'm here to break in. I don't get it. Why would you do that? And then you agreed to meet this man. Why would you do that? Might as well meet him. Shit, you might as well meet him. You might as well just walk to the jail and just turn yourself in because they got your information. They got your information. You might as well walk to the jail, turn yourself in, and that's that, man. Case closed. You know what I'm saying? Because you closed your own case, man. You closed your own case. Whatever was on Facebook, I'm sure it could have waited another 3 minutes for you to leave the house, get to wherever you need to get to. Hopefully you did whatever you did undetected, and then you could check all the Facebook and do all that you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? But clearly, you didn't. And now you got 4 months in jail and $7,000, which you probably can't pay the $7,000 because you broke into this man's house. So what? You gonna get more jail time? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure that dude is gonna want that $7,000. Because if they say, yo, you got to pay $7,000, I'm sure he want his $7,000 because you broke into my house. You invaded my privacy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what type of trauma. You don't know what type of anything you put him and his family through. So I will want my money. Straight up and down. I will want my money. Give me my $7,000. You know what I'm saying? Give me my $7,000. And I'm assuming if you broke into this man's house and logged into his Facebook, matter of fact, the man said, meet me at the convenience store, bring my stuff back, and I'll buy you a new hoodie. And you did it. So I'm going to just go on a limb here and say you don't probably got the $7,000 to pay him back. I'm not trying to, be rude or anything like that, but you did break into this man's house. And then you did meet him because he said he'll buy you a new hoodie. So I don't know if you got the $7,000. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't believe you was wild enough to break into somebody's house and, have the audacity to sit your ass down at the computer and check your Facebook status. I really wish that they showed what he did on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Did you I don't have Facebook. I don't know if his status is, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you update your Facebook? Like, yo, currently robbing somebody right now. Just wanted to let you guys know, I'm here actually doing a robbery right now. I burglarized somebody's home and I just had to sign in and let you guys know. I'm going to keep on searching the house, see what I can get. I'll tap back in with you when I get home. Like, what the hell was you doing on a computer, man? You know what I'm saying? And clearly you probably was rushing because you stayed logged in. You logged in. You didn't even have the mind power to log out. You didn't even log out, yo. Were you rushing? Like, for real. Somebody need to interview him, man. I want to know what did you need to see on your Facebook that couldn't wait another 3 minutes for you to take your ass about that house. I want to know what it was that was on that Facebook that you needed to see. Real talk. Because the point of a burglary, man, is get in and get out. That's like me robbing a bank and then let's say I rob a bank and I bust the money bag open and I see a $10,000 pack or whatever. And that's like me robbing a bank and then trying to count the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this bag say it got 8,000 in it. I'm going to count it to make sure it's 8,000 in the bag. Like, that don't make no sense. Nah, for real, yo. That's like robbing a bank and then counting the money to make sure it's all there before you fucking... Yo, these are real stories, real peoples, and real crimes, man. I cannot make this up. I'm not making this up. As wild as it sounds, man, that is the point of this podcast, man. That is the point of the Dumb Crimes and Criminals podcast, man. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. That was today's story. Again, please help me build this community, man. Hit the email, thedccpodcast@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at Rick_BHR. And tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. Send me some stories. Let me know what episodes y'all like. You can send me suggestions. Yo, find a story about, whatever. And I'll find a story and I'll bring it to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Any particular stories y'all want to hear? Any particular type of stories, you know what I mean? Cars, burglaries, whatever, you know what I mean? Just hit me up, man. Let's build this community together, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow, man, I can't believe it, yo. This dude really broke into somebody's house and then set up a meeting to exchange the stolen goods for a new hoodie. Oh man, yo, what kind of hoodie was this, yo? Yo, what kind of hoodie was this, man? For real, what kind of hoodie was this, yo? Somebody let me know, man. Hit the email if you find out what hoodie, man. Word, I'm holla at y'all, man. Dumb Crimes and Criminals, we out.